An immense grace of our Gurunada, His Holiness Maharanyam Sri Sri Muralidhara Swamiji. We are very fortunate to study Srimad Bhagavatam. Today is Monday evening in US. It is also Shankatahara Chaturthi. And Tuesday morning in India. We are very fortunate to be in Satsangam. We are studying important chapter 7.15, the ideal of all the ashramas. What is the ideal? What is the goal of each varnashrama? What are varnashrama? Brahmacharyam, the young age, then gariṣṭha, like our age, domestic life, then third is vānaprastha, living in the forest, and fourth is taking sannyasa, giving up all other dharma and just pursuing Brahman, the jnana marga. That is sannyasa. So those are the varnashrama, but for everyone in every ashrama, the purpose is to attain Bhagavan. That is this chapter. And Narada is telling all the story to Yudhishthira. Narada is telling about Prahlada's story, and then after telling Prahlada's story, he is describing the ashrama dharma to Yudhishthira. So only you see in the beginning Narada Uvacha. 54. Agni-suryo-diva prāṇah shuklo rakottaram swarate vishvascha taijasa prajñah turya atma samanvayate devayanamidam prahuhu bhutvanupurvashah ātma-vaśopakalpaṁ yatmasto na nivartate adavante jananam sade vahirandah paravaram jnanam jneyam vacho vācyam tamo jyotistvayam swayam. This is Ramakrishna Mattoda, and the translation they will give because based on Advaita, because they follow the Advaita Marga. If you go to ISKCON translation, it will be different. So based on who is the speaker, according to that you will get the meaning. So for our purpose, we don't mind having two persons. One is Bhagavan, one is me. So when we are separate a person, then we can do worship liya. Like that only. If what they say in Vedanta is if there is a cup of honey, and if the insect is trying to taste the honey, but in that process it jumps into the honey and becomes one with it. Or is it better to be outside and just taste little, right? So becoming one with Bhagavan, that is one item. Or being small part outside and try to think I am another person and then serve him. That is Dvaita Bhava, right? So actually speaking, everything is only Bhagavan. The Srishti started because Bhagavan's Sankalpam. So when Bhagavan is Sankalpam is taking all this shape and form, name and form, so everything is that only. Everything is Bhagavan. Everything is Bhagavan. So the reflection, if you are looking at you're standing in front of the mirror, you are standing and then you see your reflection, and the reflection or reflected object, you feel it is not a separate one, it is only Bhagavan's node reflection, ni, right? Ni dane. Like that, Bhagavan dan yellam. Adu, even though we look to see two separate things, everything is Bhagavan. It's only reflection of Bhagavan, whatever we are seeing. Even the body, not only we are saying Atma here, everything, the elements. That is why we say Bhava Dvaitam, Kriya Dvaitam, Dravya Dvaitam. Everything is Bhagavan. The earth and the sand, the water and the taste, the earth and the smell, the water and the taste, the fire and the beautiful form, everything is the gross matter and the subtle matter எல்லாம் பகவான். அதுதான் இங்க சொல்றோம். இந்த 58 ஸ்லோகா is telling ஆபாதிதோபி ஹ்யாபாசோ, எல்லாமே ஹ்யாபாசோனா ரிஃப்ளெக்ஷனா நம்மளுக்கு தெரியாது. அதனால we are seeing separate, but it actually if you start seeing everyone as Panduranga, they will be Panduranga. So abadidopi hyabaso yatha vastutaya smritaha durgadatvat indriyakam tadvad artha vikalpitam kshityadinamiharthanam chayana kathamapihi na sangato vikaropi na pratagnaanvito vrusha vitvacha तन्मात्रावयवैर्विना न स्युः ह्यसत्यवयविनि असन् अवयवो अन्ततः. Let us do that again. धातवो अवयवित्वाच्च तन्मात्रावयवैर्विना न स्युः ह्यसत्यवयविनि. In your book you put like a line, na syuhu hyasatya vayavini asan avayavo antataha adrishya brahmasthavade vikalpe sati vastunah jagrat swapau yatha swapne tada vidhi nishedata avadvaidam kriyadvaidam davyadvaidam tadatmanah vartayan svanubhutyeha trin swapnan dhurude munihi. We only can do Sharanagati dharma. We cannot follow perfectly all the Vedic dharma or the Swadharma. Everything we are doing kachada only. Udal pannittom ellathu. Guruji says. And so, nahi me bhakti, nahi me shakti, nahi me gati, sharanagatam vina. One of the part of Guruji. So, we do not have bhakti, we do not have shakti, we only can do sharanagati. You take care. So, sharanagati. So, here what will say is, if you can see everything as Guruvayurappan only, then obviously you will not see anything wrong because you will know it is Guruvayurappan. If I am seeing defect somewhere, means it is my eyes. So, it says it is mithya, or it says it is only temporary, it's not there, but it's not there. Like a mirage in the desert. Mirage looks very much real, but when you go near, it's not there. Or they are saying it is like a dream. In the dream, you are as though in that space at the time, it feels so real because you are in that dream, you are there. But when you open, it's like another place, right? So, how that experience is, if they are saying everything is right now is also a dream experience. So, whichever way we are used to, based on our upbringing, our own environment, our own samskara, etc., we can proceed, but we are all in Bhakti Margam. So, for us, it is only Sharanagati to Krishna. So, this here they are, it is teaching us about Bhava-dvaitam, Kriya-dvaitam, Dravya-dvaitam, Tadatmanaha, offering body and all the limbs for Bhagavan. For we are all, eyes are different, hands are different, but still the body is functioning as one unit, only one. And the body inside is the Atma, so it's only Atma doing everything. Like that, you can do vichara. It's called vichara, and then get it in the head. So, that is one way. So, those are the shloka we again learn. Bhava-dvaidam, kriya-dvaidam, dravya-dvaidam tadatmanaha, vartayan svanubhutyeha, trin swapnan dhunute munihi, karya-karana-vastvaikyamarshanam patatantu vadi, avastutva vikalpasya, भावाद्वैतं तदुच्यते ब्रह्मणि परे साक्षात् सर्वकर्मसमर्पणं मनोवाक्तनुभिः पार्थ क्रियाद्वैतं तदुच्यते आत्मजाया-सुतादीनाम् अन्येषां सर्वदेहिनां यत् स्वार्थकामयोरैक्यं द्रव्याद्वैतं तदुच्यते यस्य वा निषिद्धं स्यात् येन यत्र यतो नृप स तेनेहेद कर्माणि नरो नान्यैरनापदि एतैरन्यैश्च वेदोक्तैः वर्तमानस्वकर्मभिः गृहेऽप्यस्य गतिं यायान् राजन्स्तद्भक्तिभाङ् नरः. Person who is able to do all his duties, swadharma and the spiritual and secular, Vedic dharma and the domestic life dharma, if he can do like that, even he should do it, even except in time of very dangerous situation. The COVID time maybe it was not so possible, but he should pretty much do it in the normal time always. If he lives a life like that, doing his spiritual duty and the domestic duty, even a grihastha can attain Sri Hari if he has pure devotion. Rajans tad bhaktiman nar, even a grihastha can attain by devotion. So, eter anyescha vedoktaihi vartamana swakarmabihi grihepyasya gatimyaya means you don't have to take up sannyasa to attain Bhagavan. Even as a grihastha, we can attain Bhagavan. Grihepyasya gatimyaya rajans tad bhaktivan naraha yatha hi uyam nripadeva dustyajade āpad-ganād uttarat-ātmanah prabho yat pada pankeruha sevaya bhavan aharshin nirjita-diggajacratūn yatha hi uyam nripadeva dustyajade āpad-ganād uttarat-ātmanah prabho yat pada pankeruha sevaya bhavan aharshin nirjita-diggajacratūn. Krishna, by your side, the Supreme Being Paramatma, you were able to cross all difficulties, and then you even performed many Ashwamedha Yaga because of your devotion to Supreme Being Bhagavan Sri Krishna. And therefore, you are also, may you attain moksha soon. Narada is telling Yudhishthira. Yatha hi yoyam padeva dustyajade āpad-ganād uttarat-ātmanah prabho yat pada pankeruha sevaya bhavan aharshin nirjita-diggajacratūn aham pura bhavam kaschit gandharva upavarhanah namnātīte mahakalpe gandharvāṇam susammadah रूपपेशलमाधुर्य सौगन्ध्यप्रियदर्शनः स्त्रीणां प्रियतमो नित्यं मत्तस्तु पुरुलं पटः. About his previous births, and Narada is telling, I was a Gandharva in another birth. My name was Upavarhana. Namnātīte mahakalpe Gandharvāṇam susammadah. I was like one of the leaders of all the Gandharvas. I was held as with great respect by all the Gandharvas. I was born as a Gandharva. Gandharvas are celestials who are very good looking, who are very talented, who have very sweet voice, they have very artistic skills, they look beautiful, and they sing very well and dance very well. So Narada is telling, Rupa Peshala Madhurya Saugandhya Priyadarshanaha Strinam Priyatamo Nityam Mattastu Purulam Pataha. I was very handsome. I was, everybody would love to hear me speak, my sweet voice, and I was always emitting a fragrance, and all the women really used to love me, and I was living a life of sense indulgence and pleasure. Mattastu Puru Lampata. Just Lampata means womanizer, going with different women. So, Strinam Priyatamo Nityam Mattastu Puru Lampata. Ekada Devasatre tu Gandharvapsarasam Ganaha Upahota Vishvasribihi Harirgato Pagayane. Ekada Devasatre tu Gandharvapsarasam Ganaha Upahota Vishvasribihi Harigato Pagayane. Aham cha gayam stat vidvan stribi harivrito gataha Jnatva Vishvasrijastanme Helanam Shepurojasa Yahitvam Shudratamashu Nashtashrihi Kritahellanaha. Gandharvas also, they also do some get together. So they also do some events like we are doing many times, right? Like that, they once held a nice event and invited all the Prajapatis and Apsaras and had a nice musical event. And so the Apsaras dance very well. Gandharva Apsarasam Gana. Deva Satretu. So they had a beautiful event and they invite the Prajapatis, they are up there, Prajapatis, and then the Apsara women, and they had a nice kirtan, Hari Kirtan. And for that event, Narada, he went with all his girlfriends. Went with, all the women and they were singing worldly songs. Aham chagayam stadvidvan stribhi parivrido gadaha jnatva vishvasrijastanme helanam shepurojasa ahitvam shudratamashu nashta-shrihi krita-helanaha. At the time, the Prajapatis got angry and they cursed me. And they said, you will get a Shudra's janma. Yahitvam shudratamashu nashta-shrihi krita-helanaha तावत् दास्याम्यहं जज्ञे तत्रापि ब्रह्मवादिनां शुश्रूषयानुषङ्गेण प्राप्तोऽहं ब्रह्मपुत्रताम् तावत् दास्याम् अहं जज्ञे तत्रापि ब्रह्मवादिनां शुश्रूषयानुषङ्गेण प्राप्तोऽहं ब्रह्मपुत्रताम् धर्मस्ते गृहमेधियो वर्णितः पापनाशनः गृहस्थो येन पदवीं अंजसा न्यासिनामियात् धर्मस्ते गृहमेधियो वर्णितः पापनाशनः गृहस्थो येन पदवीं अंजसा न्यासिनामियात्. That Shapa, I was born as a son of a maid servant. Dasyamaham jatne. I was born as the son of a maid servant. But I was very blessed because she was working for the saints. She was cleaning the house in saints' ashrama. So I had satsang of Brahmavadinam. Shushushayanu-shangena praptoham Brahmaputratam. Narada's birth we have already seen in the first canto. Narada used to be son of a dasi, but she was working for all, and she would clean the house and the ashram of the rishis, etc. And then she would take Narada with her. He was only small child and she would take him with her, and the saints would sometimes give the leftover food to him, and by eating the food of the saints only, Narada became started getting the samadhi state just by being in the company of saints. He also developed bhakti, and then in the next kalpa he was born as Brahmaputra, the son of Brahmaji himself. Talepan anumodito dvijaihi. 1.5, Shloka 25. Sakritsma bunje tadapasta kilbishaha. All the impurities vanished. Evam pravrittasya vishuddha chetasaha, and mind was pure, became pure and blissful. Tad dharma eva atma-ruchi prajayati. Atma-ruchi came by eating the uchishta lepa, uchishta of the sadhus. And so then only Narada became Bhakta again. And then he got a Divya Bhagavata Sharira in that Janma. And then next Kalpa he was reborn. Then he was reborn as Brahma's son. So that is the Shloka. Shushushayanu Shangena Praptoham Brahmaputradam Dharmaste Grihamediyo Parnitah Papanashanaha Grihasthoyena Padavim Anjasa Nyasinamiyan. Even a Grihastha following the Dharma correctly with devotion to Sri Hari can attain the same state which a sannyasi will attain. You are still Padkala Innam. You are still Kacha Mal hai still. You need to go through another Janma Cholita. She had darshan of Narayana. But Narayana said, Avipakva Kashayanam, Innam Pakvam Agala. So you have to wait, still try harder Cholita, Bhagavan. So Narayana, so Narada kept singing, and at the end, we already studied, he got a Divya Bhagavata and that body left. Then next kalpa, he was reborn again as the Brahmaputra Saraswati. Asta can attain the same goal as the sannyasis. Yūyam nrlokevata bhuri bhaga lokam punana munayo bhiyanti yesham grihana vasati iti sakshat gudam param brahma manushyalingam sava ayam brahma mahat vimrikyam kaivalya nirvana sukhanubodhi priya suhridva kalu matuleya ātma-vaśopakalpaṁ vidikrit guruscha. Is telling you are most bhagyavan, bhuri bhaga. Yudhishthira and the Pandavas, why? Lokam punana munayo bhiyanti. The saints whose presence, who give blessing, the saints are flocking your house. Yesham grihana vasati iti sakshat. They are all coming to your house. Who? The saints, the Mahans. Why? Because that Sri Krishna is always in your house. Sri Krishna, who is doing Leela as a human being. Gudam Param Brahma Manushyalingam, that supreme being Sri Krishna, that Bhagavan, is acting as though he's a ordinary man and is in your house always. So the Mahans are coming to your house always. How blessed are you? Narada is telling Yudhishthira that Bhagavan Sava Ayam Brahma Mahat Vimrigyam Kaivalya Nirvana Sukhanubhuti. That Bhagavan who gives Anubhuti, Brahma Anubhuti, and the Bhagavan, immediate Brahma Anandam Prabhu, he is your friend, he is your well-wisher, he is your Attai's son, everything, he is your cousin, brother, etc. How blessed you are. Priya suhritva kaluma tuleya ātma-vaśopakalpaṁ vidikrit guruscha sava ayam brahma mahat vimrigyam kaivalya nirvana sukhanubodhi priya suhritva kaluma tuleya ātma-vaśopakalpaṁ vidikrit guruscha. While all the saints are doing tapas for his sake, he is always in your house as your friend and well-wisher and a relative. You are most blessed. Nayasya sakshat bhava padmajadibi rupam diya vastutayopavarnitam maunena bhaktyo-pashamena pujitah prasitatamesha sa sattva-dampadihi. Nayasya sakshat bhava padmajadibi rupam diya vastutayopavarnitam maunena bhaktyo-pashamena pujitah prasitatamesha sa sattva-dampadihi. Na partha upamantriya पूजितः प्रययौ मुनिः श्रुत्वा कृष्णं परं ब्रह्म पार्थः परमविस्मितः इति दाक्षायणीनां ते पृथक्वंशा प्रकीर्तिताः देवासुरमनुष्याढ्या लोकायत्र चराचराः. Nobody can understand Krishna Tattva. Krishnat param kimapi tattvam aham na jane. We sing the Dhyana Shloka. Only the gopis understood the Krishna Tattva. Our Guruji sings in Madhura Geetam. So here it says, Rupam diya vastutayopavarnitam na sakshat bhava padma jadidu. Not even Shiva, not even Brahma can describe the greatness of Krishna or the Tattva of Krishna. And the Krishna, who everyone worships, the Bhakta will worship through Bhakti or silence, or through dhyana and jnana vichara. And the Bhagavan is always in your house. He is in the Paramatma. May he be pleased with all of us. Prasida tamesha. Adallam kekara, Krishna is there during all this. Because here it's saying, ite devarshina proktam nishamya bharadarshabah pujayamasa suprita krishnam cha prema vihvalah. After hearing all this, Yudhishthira did Pada Seva to our Krishna and our Narada Muni. And then Krishna Partha Upamantriya Pujita Prayayo Munihi Shrutva Krishnam Param Brahma Partha Parama Vismitaha. Then Narada took leave of both Bhagavan and the Pandavas, and then the Pandavas are stunned to hear Krishna is the Supreme Being. This way, Shuka is telling, I have narrated to you the story of all the daughters of Daksha. and the three daughters, Ahuti, Prasuti, Devahuti, all this, and the Swayambhuva Manu. So the Vamsha, Shuka is telling, I have described to you all the Vamsha, from them only Deva, Asura and Manusha all have come. So, iti dakshayani te pratak vamsha prakirtitaha devasura manusyadya lokayatra chara chara. This Srimad Bhagavate Mahapurane Vaiyasikya Ashtadasha Sahasryam Paramahamsyam Samhitayam Saptamaskande Prahladanucharite Yudhishthira Narada Samvade Sadachara Nirnayo Nama Panchadashodhyayah Ti Saptamaskandah समाप्तः ॐ तत्सदि गोपिका जीवनस्मरणं गोविन्द गोविन्द सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Thank you so much. Nice.